If you've tried every lip balm, scrub, or miracle treatment and your lips are still dry, you're not doing anything wrong. Most people just aren't filling out lip care. They were just never taught how lip products actually work together. Today I'm breaking down the difference between lip balm, lip scrubs, and lip treatments so that you can finally stop guessing and start caring for your lips in a way that actually lasts. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Janice, founder of AJ's Infusions, and this channel is about simple, luxurious self-care rituals that support your nervous system and your body without overwhelm. This video right here builds on the last two, why lip balm alone often doesn't work and what actually causes chronically dry or peeling lips. Now we're answering the question in logical order here. What should you actually use and when? When, not when. So, quick note before we continue, this is for educational and inspirational purposes only. Always listen to your body and consult a healthcare provider for any health concerns. So here's the truth that most brands don't explain. Lip products aren't interchangeable. They have different jobs, and when they're used out of order or used alone, that dryness keeps coming back. So think of lip care the same way that you do your skin care. You wouldn't moisturize your face without cleansing it, right? You wouldn't treat without prepping your lips. And lip balm's job is protection, not repair. It seals in moisture, it shields lips from the wind, the cold, the dryness, it reduces immediate discomfort. What it doesn't do is remove that buildup, restore lip texture, and fix chronic peeling. So if balm feels like it's not working or it's stopped working, it's not failing. It's being asked to do a job that it just wasn't designed for. So lip balm works best after your lips are prepared. A lip scrub's role is renewal because lips just don't exfoliate themselves. We have that dead skin buildup that happens quietly over time. When that happens, of course, the moisture can't absorb and that balm just sits there on top. And then peeling becomes a cycle. Gentle lip scrubs help remove that buildup, soothe the texture, and then reset the surface of our lips. So it's not about scrubbing harder, but about intentional renewal once or twice a week. And when buildup is gone, then everything else works better. And then we have lip treatments, which focus on the repair and the nourishment. This is where hydration can penetrate, the lip barrier is supported, and that long-term softness develops. And treatments are especially helpful overnight during stressful periods, dry climates, or when our lips feel maybe tight, thin, sensitive, or reactive. This is the step that helps us in lip recovery and not just cope. So here's the simple rhythm that most people are missing. We want to renew, scrubbing occasionally. We want to nourish, treatment and intention, and then we want to protect with balm daily. So when this order is respected, the dryness decreases, the sensitivity softens, and our lips stop overreacting. You don't need more products, you need the right sequence. So here's the deeper shift that I really want you to hear. chronically dry lips aren't a flaw, they're feedback. They're responding to our body's stress, dehydration, tension, environmental factors or changes. And when you treat your lip care as a ritual and not a reaction, then our body responds differently. It's gentle, consistent, and supportive. And that's where the real change happens. So now you know why balm alone doesn't work, what each product actually does, and how they're meant to work together. And then in the next video, I'll walk you through a simple lip care ritual that you can do under a minute, even on busy days. No overwhelm, no overthinking. So make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss it. And of course, if this video helped you understand your lips better, give it a thumbs up. It helps this message reach more women who need gentler care. With care and clarity, Janice.